There's never going to be a right time to talk about anti-Semitism because it was supposed to be part of the conversation all along. This isn't about centering anti-Semitism over everything else. It's actually about recognizing that liberation work requires decolonizing our minds from all forms of hatred. We can't treat oppression like a list of fires to put out one by one. They're burning faster than we can extinguish them. The only real strategy is removing the fuel. Some people say we shouldn't talk about anti-Semitism while Palestine is under occupation, while the genocide is happening. I understand where people are coming from when they say that, but it's short-sighted. One group can't be liberated by participating in the oppression of another. We've seen this with Israel, a state that claims to be the answer to Jewish liberation while relying on the dehumanization of Palestinians, Muslims, and Arabs. And in the same breath, we also have to talk about how dangerous it is to platform people like Nick Fuentes, Marjorie Taylor Greene, or Candace Owens. Their criticisms of Israel aren't rooted in solidarity or justice. They're rooted in bigotry. And hate-based critiques are incompatible with any real liberation movement. If we don't name that, those voices slip into the conversation and twist it to something violent and hateful. That's going to hurt all of us. I've struggled to find the right words for all of this for a long time, but a recent episode of Matt Bernstein's A Bit Fruity podcast finally said it in a way that really resonated. In a conversation with Simone Zimmerman, who you might know from Israelism and If Not Now, as well as comedian Matt Lieb from Bad Hasbara, another podcast, Simone named something crucial. The anti-Muslim rhetoric aimed at Zoran Mamdani mirrors the exact same logic that fuels anti-Semitism. If you understand how interconnected oppression is, that shouldn't be surprising. The Jewish community, especially white Jews, has a lot of unlearning to do. That's work I'm committed to. But I also need the rest of us to model it. Simone ends the podcast episode with a call to action that I think applies to every movement, no matter your entry point. If you want to fight anti-Semitism, or in this case, any form of oppression, you should want to fight all of the conditions that are leading people to feel that kind of resentment, to not getting the things that they need, and to also living in social conditions where violence and scapegoating are so normalized. Fight alongside other communities because all of us will be safer and better off in a society where none of these things are allowed to happen.